Oh, there you go. I like it like that. Welcome, friends. It's 2022. That's right. It's the first video of the new year that I've been able to do. It's not going to be very informative, although it's coming. I got a couple of things here that we'd love to do a review on, but that's going to have to wait. The family's got COVID. Right. How did we get it? I don't know. The only thing I could think of is shooting kid might have picked it up from somebody at his work, because a few of the guys at work were dropping like flies, and so shooting kid was trying to do the best he possibly could to, stay away from folks and all that good stuff to try to keep from getting sick. But he had been already suffering from a cold and tested negative, so we knew it was just a cold. And so we stayed away from him. Just we didn't want to catch the cold. And then, I don't know, somewhere down the line, because it was New Year's Eve, and you'll have to excuse me, my brain is a little foggy right now. I'll get to that if you're interested. Lost my place. So New Year's Eve was a nice evening. We kind of rang in the new year together. We stayed home. We didn't really go anywhere. There was plenty of fireworks going off. We were both kind of fatigued, feeling that is, Shooting Gal and I were feeling a little on the fatigued side. We don't want to stay up. So we ended up wrapping things up just before 12, getting cleaned up, ready for bed. 12 o'clock, gave her a big kiss, said goodnight. So we went to sleep. New Year's Day, we woke up, and I had a fever. And I thought, shoot. Now, Shooting Kid had a fever, but he tested negative. So I think I got it from him. And he probably got it from somebody at work. And then, well, of course, Shooting Gal got it from me. Which one is it? Which variant isn't? Well, the symptoms, as we talk to our doctors, the symptoms indicate it's Omicron, or the letter O in the Greek alphabet, Omicron. Which I guess in one way is very fortunate, because this one is less taxing on the immune system. And as I've done some research, talked to my doctor, I guess the biggest issue with COVID-19, and if you don't know, it's a CoV SARS-CoV-2 virus. Basically, a pretty stiff cold, because it's an acute respiratory virus, and which is basically what a cold is, but it is very acute. And it puts a large burden on your immune system. So if you have some pre-existing conditions, things that your immune system is already working on, your immune system might get diverted, because the interesting thing about COVID, your immune system has a difficult time figuring out how it needs to posture itself to get rid of the virus. So it calls out something, and then it doesn't seem like it's working, so it calls another part of the immune system, and it just keeps doing this. Well, pretty soon you run out of resources, and it's already taxing and calling out immune system issues, or immune system solutions that are taking care of other parts of your body, and then your other parts of your body start to break down. Because the immune system isn't there, it's moved over, it's over here working on, your liver, let's say. Just an example. And COVID keeps pounding, and so your immune system goes, hey, I need some help. And so the immune system that's over here protecting your liver will jump over here and try to do COVID and fail. And now all of a sudden you have a weakened immune system over here, and it may call it again and again and again. And that's how people are getting these secondary, what is seen to be secondary illnesses as a result. And the biggest one is because the original COVID attacked the lungs and went deep into the lungs. Fortunately, Omicron doesn't go deep into the lungs in most cases. Mine, I definitely felt it right here. I mean, I was coughing up phlegm. It hurt. I mean, it was painful. It felt like on fire right down here in the upper bronchia. Still have a little bit of a cough. There's no phlegm. That's all gone. I'm on what day is it today? I'm on day 4, day 3, 4. By the time you see this, it may be 4 or 5 days, whatever. But I still have a little bit of a fever. I know my immune system is still trying to kill off Omicron. And it's doing its job because I'm feeling better today. Every day I'm getting better. I'm feeding my immune system as best I possibly can. I'm getting a lot of rest as much as I can. Oh, the really tough thing, a shooting gal has had a really nasty cough. I had a cough too, but hers escalated, and then she got this flaming sore throat, which isn't a COVID symptom, but because she's susceptible to postnasal drip and sore throat issues, the immune system wasn't available to protect her from that. She got herself a sore throat that was pretty severe. It's not strep or any of that, but it's getting better. Shooting kid, he's getting better. Oh man, the body aches, let me tell you, bad. I will say though, so back in March of 2020, I had the flu extremely bad. It was worse than this, be honest with you. And there was no testing at the time. March 2022, there was no testing. I kind of think I might have had COVID back then, but never tested for any antibodies later on because there wasn't such a test, nor was there a test to see if you had any of the proteins. So I really couldn't tell you, but it was bad, and it was, coughing crap up and a whole bunch of stuff. So may have already had it once, got it again. There's hope, folks. There really is. This stuff is, I'm trusting that 2022 will be a year of extreme revelation. We'll know more. We will. In the meantime, I've been feeding my immune system. Shooting gal has, shooting kid has. We're doing better, getting better every day. But let me tell you, there was no way I could have done any of the videos I wanted to do in the last, 4 or 5 days. So it's on hold, okay? There'll be a video next week because I did have one in the can before. As a matter of fact, it's supposed to have come out today when you're seeing this, but I postponed it so that you would have, we can continue the journey. But I wanted to interject that if you don't hear from us or hadn't heard from us, this is why. All right. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. So, maybe we can engage down in the comment section a little bit, if that would be of help to you. How many of you have had COVID-19, and which variant is it? Maybe share some of your symptoms and things. That can certainly help people understand what's going on. Yeah, that's all I got. I got to go take a nap. That's been helpful. I tell you, there is one thing that has been good about these last few days is not so much the binge watching television together. We're watching some old classics. Hey, if you've never seen Doris Day's The Pajama Game, it's a wacky movie, but it's a lot of fun. And it's a Bob Fosse movie. He did all the choreography. I'm into that stuff, so it was quite good, quite frankly. The movie, not so. That is the story. And some old movies, just kicking back watching some old flicks because it was fun. And I get to spend some time with the shooting gal. Just hunker down on the couch, feeding each other, good food, things that'll help. Some tea, some honey, all that stuff. Vitamin C, all that good stuff. So that's been the one good thing, just spending some quality time with my wife. Unfortunately, it's with 103 fever. I don't have that today, but that was the peak. I had a fever of 103.7. That was awful. And I'm driving to the clinic to try to get my COVID test or test for strep. I'm testing for flu, I'm testing for everything. And that was murder, man, just to concentrate on the road. I couldn't get that fever down. But I did. And it's not quite gone, but it'll be gone soon. Same thing with shooting gal. But anyway, that was the upside. It's been spending time with shooting gal. So if you find yourself not feeling well, take good care of yourself and spend time in quarantine if you can with the one you love. If that one has to be in quarantine as well. If not, that's going to be really tough. Stay on the other side of the room or the other side of the house. That's it. I gotta go. I'm going to go take a nap. I'm going to go drink some more tea. We'll talk to you later, all right? Like I say, anything you want to talk about, you know how to get a hold of me. You got my email address. You got my contact thing on the webpage. And certainly the comments down below. Okay. Let me know what's going on with you. Talk to you soon. God bless you. God bless America. May America bless God. I got a cough. That is one of the symptoms.
We stand by Joe, then strike a match, and you will know